Hello, hello. It's Robyn with onlytheinspired.com. And today we're doing another Real Talk with Robyn. And so today actually marks the 2-year anniversary from one of the biggest things that I've ever signed myself up for. And that was, 2 years ago today was the first day of a 31-day 70 coach summit that I put on by myself when I had never done that before. And it was funny. The first coach that I interviewed on that summit, Veronica Shire, she actually reposted that video, and I was watching it today. And, that was the first time I had ever attempted a summit. It was probably the 6th day that I had ever actually gone live on Facebook or anywhere else. Up until that point, I've done lots of Zoom calls, I had done all the interviews and stuff like that. But I'd literally probably only gone live, like Facebook Live, like 5 times before I signed up for this 31-day summit. And it wasn't just on Facebook. It was actually live in 8 different places. So it was on my personal page, my Only the Inspired page. It was in a group. It was on LinkedIn. It was on YouTube. I think we went 8 different places. And so it was live. And so I'm watching this video today, and I could see how nervous I was. I'm stepping up into this authority position, or trying to be in that authority position. The whole goal of the summit, for one, it was called The Value of Coaching. I really wanted to bring to light how much value that these coaches brought, and coaches in every different niche. Some of them were entrepreneurs and not coaches. And then at the end of the 31-day summit is when we were going to launch Only the Inspired for the first time. And so I had lots of nerves, and I'm not very good whatsoever with pre-planning my talks. And so there was lots of nerves, so you could tell I was nervous. And then we did the pre-interview, so I'd bring up Veronica, and then we talk for a minute, and then we would play the pre-recorded video that was hosted on YouTube. So we'd share on StreamYard. It was my first time doing StreamYard, and so it took me a couple tries because I was trying it and then it wasn't sharing. Then I tried it again and it wasn't sharing the volume, and then it finally worked. And so you could see and watch my flaws as we're going on there. And then so we stop that and we talk a little bit more, and then we bring on Irene. So each day we had at least 2 coaches. And then when I brought on Irene, I didn't realize what was going on. I went to play the video and the sound was working, but all of a sudden there was 2 different videos overlapping sound wise. So you could see one, but you could hear 2 different videos. And I just remember, and it's recorded and it was live everywhere. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is day 1 and they're going to think I'm just crazy. But you know what? You have to laugh. And I had to laugh at myself, and it was embarrassing. And we ended up stopping it. And then I came back on with Irene with just the 1 video. What I didn't realize is, so I had Veronica's video behind the scenes, and then I had right next to it, I had Irene's video, both on YouTube. But for some reason, they both started playing at the same time. So after that, I'd close one video. So I only had the 1 video, so it couldn't happen again. The whole point of the story is, sometimes you have to set those goals that are out of your comfort zone. And this was something I had never done. and it was scary, but it was fun. And at the end of the 31 days, I was really proud of myself. It was a huge accomplishment. There was so much behind the scenes work and the graphics that had to be done every day, and the links I had to send out every day, and I did the whole thing all by myself, except for a couple days. Lachelle Lowe stepped in because it was right in the middle of COVID. And when I planned the summit, I was off work. So I was only off work for a month. And halfway through this summit, I had to go back to work. And so there was a couple days where, during the scheduled time, I wasn't there. So Lachelle helped me out there, and that was wonderful. And now I look back 2 years later, and that I grew so much during that scary time. And it wasn't really scary. It was nerve-wracking for sure, doing something that I had never done. But I enjoyed it. I was proud of myself, even though I was scared. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. We have to get out of our comfort zone and do something that's scary. If you don't like the way your life is now, you can't expect it to change if you stay in that comfort zone. You have to reach, you have to stretch, you have to get outside that comfort zone. Now I know how to work StreamYard. Now I know how to, do all these graphics and how to set all this stuff up. And growth is great. Growth is great. Even if you fall on your face in front of everybody, it's fine because we're human. And they would feel the same way. If it happened to them, they're not going to shame you because you went out there and tried it. It's the whole man in the arena thing, right? People might, but who cares? You're out there doing your thing. So please set those goals outside of your comfort zone. And, today I was talking to somebody and she wanted to sign me up to be on a list of speakers. And so I could talk on Zoom, I could talk on video, no problem, kind of. But I get this tremendous stage fright, even though it's one of the goals that I have for my life, right? If I could be on stage like Tony Robbins, oh my gosh. And but I know I get tremendous stage fright. But I know it's something that I really, really want to do. And I know that the fear is fake. I know it's just a mindset thing. And you hear about that. You hear about somebody talking about stage fright. It's like, oh my gosh, I get so nervous. I throw up and I'm shaking and I get all dizzy and stuff. And then they chicken out. And then you'll hear somebody who's amazing on stage and they'll describe the same thing. Oh my gosh, I got so nervous. I threw up and I got all dizzy. It's the same physical reaction. One, they just focus on the excitement and go out there and get it done. And then one, they focus on the fear. And so I definitely felt that fear today when she's talking about putting me on a list. It is one of my goals to speak on stage. It's one of my dreams to be able to do that, even though I feel like I'm not ready at the moment. If I never take that leap, if I never take that step, then I'm never going to be ready. Right? I'm always going to go, well, no, I get stage fright, so I'm not going to try. I don't want to be that person. I want to be that person that stretches and improves and grows because of it. So I highly encourage you to do the same. Set a goal that scares you. Go outside of your comfort zone and kick some butt. And if you fall on your face at first, that's all right. Pretty soon you're going to be riding that bike with no handles and you're going to be just fine. So anyways, that is Real Talk from Robyn. I will talk to you guys later. Make sure to subscribe, like, share if this resonated with you. And if you're interested in watching any of those recordings from the summit, it was really so much fun. The 70 different interviews with completely different people. I might post those again in that Facebook group, but they are on my YouTube channel. So if you wanted to check those out, you can. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.